Tesla is going to Utah's Supreme Court. We examine a new Supercharger layout, and the design studio has a new trick up its sleeve. Here are your Tesla tidbits for August 18th, 2016. Green Car reports about Tesla's continuing fight to legally sell in all states. Tesla is going to the top in Utah, set to argue before Utah's Supreme Court. A compromise bill, HB 384, had been making its way through the Utah legislature, but ultimately fell apart. Restrictions in the bill included a requirement of Tesla to directly deliver cars to customers, wouldn't allow unrestricted ability to keep inventory in the state, and would disallow customers the ability to pick up their car at a showroom if they so chose. Ultimately, Tesla said no thank you, and will take their case to the highest court in the state. The automaker said, quote, HB 384 would have allowed Tesla to be licensed in Utah, but only with severe restrictions that would have harmed our Utah customers, end quote. A decision in the case is not expected until fall at the earliest. Electrek reports on a new layout being utilized at the two newest and largest Supercharger locations in the fleet. One is on Tesla's home turf in the U.S. in Fremont, California, while the other is in Norway in the city of Nebanes. The design evokes the design of a gas station, but is clearly aimed to allow Model X owners towing a load to be able to charge without disconnecting whatever happens to be hooked up to their tow hitch. It should be noted that depending on how many of the stalls are needed for oversized vehicles, all 20 of the stalls at the new stations will not necessarily be available for use. It's a good compromise, though, as they allow the most simultaneous vehicles to charge of any Supercharger location, but are flexible enough to get a charge to customers towing something behind their vehicle. Lastly, we go to Reddit, where user 110110 brought to our attention a new feature in the design studio. When configuring a car, if a similarly equipped inventory car is available, it will appear in the sidebar below the cost of the car you're building. The caption gives you the percentage of match of the alternate car for the features available, as well as the delivery time frame. It seems like a win-win to me, as you can still potentially get the exact car you want only quicker, and Tesla can take an inventory car off the books. You can find all the links to the full stories in the description of the show. If you get some value out of the show, please consider supporting the show at patreon.com/TeslaTidbits. Any support goes directly to my Model 3 fund and is most appreciated. Thanks again to my super patron John Waltower for his support. If you've got no spare change, it's no problem. You can still show support without spending a dime through positive reviews, likes, and subscriptions on services such as YouTube, iTunes, and Google Play, or by spreading word of the show to other Tesla lovers. If you have questions or feedback for me, you can reach me via email by messaging podcast@teslatidbits.com or on Twitter @TeslaTidbits. That's it for today. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.